Hey, welcome back to Mama Joy's Interesting Life. I'm just got done eating what I was calling my lunch, I guess, because I cooked my breakfast late, cooked my lunch late. Shit, I'll be cooking my dinner late. I'm cooking chili later on. I don't know how many times I'll be making chili this month, to be honest with you.
And they will do so without any hesitation.
So we got crazy Jerome here with me, and he's over here watching this controversial stuff. He's always watching political stuff on his YouTube or whatever it is.
Isn't a racist for calling out radical Islamic terrorism.
He's watching his damn pro Donald Trump shit.
Donald Trump is right.
That's right. Donald Trump is not a racist for calling Islamic radical Islam. Donald Trump is not a racist.
Well, but still, he is.
Radical Islam.
And he wants everybody else to say it, and that pisses me off, too.
Well, radical Islam. So you know what? Muslims, them Islamists are going to burn in hell like a fire.
But look, we got terrorists.
They're going to burn in hell.
Just as bad as we got terrorists here in our own country.
Them terrorists are going to burn in hell.
There's Johnny, little Johnny. Hey, I love that. How you're helping the homeless out. I didn't get to watch the whole video.
Hell like a fire.
I didn't get to watch the whole video, but that's awesome. I really love that you're doing it, because that's what pretty much when I do my show. That's pretty much one of the focuses. It's how we live. Charmaine, I'm sorry I haven't called you yet, but
Charmaine,
I don't know. I may not have to talk after all about it. I'm just trying to get.
Where does she live at?
Checking somebody that would know better.
Where she's from?
Charmaine's from around here. She's the one I went to Memphis with.
Oh, she don't know what I look like.
Mm-hmm.
She don't know what I look like. Charmaine, I be stinking when I ride the cars with people.
No, well, if you go with us riding in a car and you come in that car stinking, we are driving straight to the car wash.
I am not taking a bath when we go.
Now, if it's too cold to go to the car wash, we're going to drag your ass back in your house. If I have to, I'll go to my house because we have soap and stuff. You don't keep anything at your house.
Yeah.
You had no soap in there or nothing, Jerome. No hygiene products. All your hygiene stuff, it came from churches, the little sample size stuff.
Because I got a lot of money, and I'm too cheap to spend my money.
Why are you telling everybody you got all that money, Jerome? Quit it.
So,
Jerome, you keep that up, you're gonna be sorry you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Charmaine said you would stay at home, but I think actually,
no, I won't.
I'm gonna drag your ass. I
won't stay at home. I'm gonna ride in that car.
No, what I'm gonna do when I come over there, I'm gonna have a towel, washcloth, soap, and everything, and I'm gonna drag your ass into your own bathroom upstairs and make you take a shower. You will not get in the car stinking like sauteed ass.
Stinking!
Tell everybody what happened at Social Security today, Jerome.
Oh!
Listen to this,
They
guy.
cut my check off! Cut it off!
He lost his check, and he's happy. What's wrong with this man?
If I don't have no check and no Medicare, they cannot put me in a hospital or put me in a home. I can go out here and do what I want to do. Go out here and play crazy and do anything and not treat myself right. And they cannot put me in a hospital. They can't mess with me.
But yeah, they can.
They can't take my rights away.
What you don't understand, Jerome, is if you out here threaten to harm somebody or you're going to kill yourself, they don't care if you have no insurance or not. They will. You know what happens in Florida? They don't care if you have a check or no insurance or not. If they feel like you mentally unstable, they can involuntarily put you somewhere.
Now, if you ain't got no insurance,
There's a bill.
they cannot treat you.
Governor Rick Scott, okay.
And I didn't lose my check. I'm just kidding. I got my check.
Governor Rick Scott, he passed that law.
I got my check.
They're that strict down in Florida with mental health people. They will just put people away.
If they ain't got no check, they can't mess with them.
Yes, they can, even if you got no check, okay? You get no, let's say you have no check.
And I don't have to have no insurance.
But they will get you a check when you're in the hospital. They will get you a check. And you know, no, it ain't. They'll get you a check. They can do that. They pass the bill. There's 2-3 bills that they pass regarding mental illness. If they feel like you unstable, that they will put you in the hospital. Am I funny too, Charmaine? You know, I'm funny. I just, sometimes, what's funny?
But they cannot. Well, ask everybody to say how if they believe they can put you in the hospital without no check or without no Medicare.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, it depends on what state they're from, but most states, they will.
And they can't make you have insurance. They cannot make you have health insurance, can they?
You could get fined, Jerome. They passed that
No,
law.
I don't have to have no
2014. You have to have Obama signed it into law that you have to have insurance. When you file your taxes every year, they will ask you who your insurance is.
And then I'm allowed to tell my dad insurance.
And if you ain't got no insurance, I know. I love being lighthearted too. I do.
Yeah.
I can't stand
I still got my check. They gave me my check back, y'all. They gave my check back to me.
Yes, they did. You know what he was talking about doing earlier this week is if he didn't get his check and he lost his Section 8, lost his apartment, and found himself homeless. See, he was talking about killing himself. He was
did. I did say that.
He talked about going on top of a building and jumping off.
Yes,
I told Jerome, I said, well, if you do that, you can automatically get put in the hospital. No insurance, no money, or not. It is the law now.
No, they can't.
Kentucky's not as strict. You'd have to stay here, of course. Because if you go to a lot of other states, they're strict, man. They will take your rights away. They'll put you somewhere.
They cannot do that to me.
Thank you, Charmaine. I need to get this out, get myself out. So
they cannot do that to me.
I know I don't have everybody. I don't have these videos set to where it's public for everybody to see, because there's some people on my friends list that don't want to see my videos. So I have it set to where certain people could see it. But I do. I'm starting also. I'm going to be doing videos on Instagram too. Even though Instagram, they don't give you but an hour. Not an hour, but they don't give you but a minute to record. Yeah, see, this one girl says, oh my God, don't die because of that. Trust God. Yep. See, God is why we have a check. God is why we have this stuff. We can't sit here and rely on the government to take care of us.
Because I'll tell you, you know how I was going to kill myself, y'all?
How?
I was going to quit taking my blood pressure medicine. I was going to quit eating vegetables and drinking water, and I was going to drink pop and eat fried foods and run my blood pressure up to where I have a stroke. And
Jerome, you said you was going to jump off a building.
I was going to do that too.
And and if you said even then he said anything like it, I told you I was going to put you in a hospital, and you even said yourself that I would have to actually put you in a hospital, which I will.
In the hospital, they don't make you cut your hair in the hospital.
Mental health people don't want to get fucked up around me, because I will put them in a hospital. The law don't have to. But I will put you in there.
No, but you know what? They can't make you cut your hair in the hospital.
Some places do. Some group homes make you cut your hair. You want to hear about the prisons, Jerome?
What?
State prisons will make you cut your hair.
Oh, no! No!
State prisons, certain ones. Now the feds, the federal prisons, they let you grow your hair, but they don't let you get on internet like they do in the state prisons. If you get on the internet, get on social media, they only let you go like one day a week or something. There's one day in a week you can probably get on get on social media or something like that.
But they can't make you cut your hair
I'm sorry.
in a mental institution.
But I was nowhere. Now, let me tell you what happened to a guy that's in a state prison down in Louisiana. Okay, he's in a prison in Louisiana. His name is Johnny Boo. I'll try to get him on here. He had some beautiful hair. He had it shoulder length, dreads, and you know what they did to him in prison? They made him shave his head bald. I cried when they shaved his head. I liked his hair like that. I said, and then his girlfriend didn't like the fact they cut his hair off either. His girlfriend was sad. She was down in the dumps, and I said, I totally agree with you. I said, they being so nasty with them, I said, don't make my butt go down to New Orleans, or not New Orleans, or wherever that state prison is in Louisiana. Don't make me go down there and get them guards or get them and say, why'd you cut this man's hair off? What was this man's hair doing? He was washing and taking care of it. He didn't have no lice or anything like that. He didn't have no rats or nothing or bugs in his hair. He kept his hair clean. He kept himself clean. Johnny, little Johnny, you know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about Johnny Boo. Now, what do they do to you at the group? Little Johnny. What do they make you do at the group home? Do they make you cut your hair? If you're still on here. I don't know where Johnny Boo is. Oh, she said everybody's saying we went from being funny to us praying. Now they're praying for us because they said this is intense.
Well, you tell them that they're not going to have me they cannot take my rights away and put me in a mental hospital.
You know what they could do, Jerome?
They can't.
Jerome, listen. As we speak, they know there are people on here that know where I live. And hear you talking like this, there may be people that might turn around without you knowing it and get on that phone, call 911 and tell them or call crisis 7 counties and tell them there's a guy over there in apartment 603 at York Towers that's talking about killing himself. Please go over there and give him he needs attention. He needs medical attention. Actually, psychiatric attention. Immediately.
Whoever is watching, don't y'all do that.
You better be glad there's Cincinnati now. Cincinnati people don't know where I'm at, but people in Louisville, they know where you're at.
You got people on Cincinnati on there?
Yeah.
Cincinnati people can't get me. They cannot get
Tanya
me.
Elam's from Cincinnati.
Because if I go to Cincinnati, they ain't going to mess with me.
Yes,
I'm like crazy in Cincinnati.
Okay, tell him friends don't want to do it. Want to do what? Have to call the guys with the stray jackets.
No.
The guys with stray jackets. No, they're going to put a stray jacket on you, Jerome.
No.
You know what they're going to do?
I don't want no straight jacket.
Hey, you ever watch that movie, Con Air? And you see that guy that's in all these chains and restraints and stuff because he's dangerous and shit? That's how they're going to have to take you to the hospital.
Mm-hmm. Well, Cincinnati people can't get me in Cincinnati.
Yes, they can. Cincinnati, she says she don't want you to harm yourself. He's just messing, Charmaine. I don't think he's serious. He would have done
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
And you better not. You better not.
I'm just doing it for entertainment because, attention.
Jerome loves to do things to get attention. Don't you, Jerome?
Yeah.
He's always doing things. He don't care what kind of attention he attracts.
Well, I want to go to Cincinnati, and I want to go take pictures of the projects in the ghetto in Cincinnati.
Why they still there? Yep, because they ain't tearing them down. Well, they tore down my neighborhood in East End. Half of it's tore up, and you know what they did? They put all these houses for homes for the rich people there in place of it. Now people down on East End can't move back to the Eastern Avenue, move back to the neighborhood that they know. He ain't stinking today, but there's days he stinks pretty bad. There's been days where he went so long without a bath that he'll be smelling like some of the homeless people do. I mean, actually, there's homeless people that don't smell as bad as he does sometimes. Right, Jerome?
Yep.
And there's this guy, he's mentally challenged, and he comes on the bus stinking all the time. His name is Mark. I mean, he's talked about wanting to be like Mark. Big Mark. He goes around laughing and talking to himself and everything. And sometimes when he stinks so bad, they don't want to let him on the bus. But the people up in the Highlands, they trying to help him out. They trying to get him stay somewhere where people could take care of him. But, oh, we don't want to take him off the streets. He seems such like a happy guy. He seems like a happy, bubbly guy, and we don't want to see that disappear from his face.
Joe,
Or, remember...
You're going to have to spray the part.
For what? Shut up. Okay.
You let her know.
Oh, God. I'm going to kick this man. Okay. Thanks for coming and watching. Just got to step off. Charmaine does. He's stepping off for a minute. We're kicking Jerome in the head.
Seriously.
We kicked him in the head. Poor little Jerome. Jerome Hickman Jr. Oh, boy. I don't want my head shaved bald. Come on, Jerome. You gotta get your head shaved bald. No! I don't want my head shaved bald. God. Yeah, some people know what these apartments are. They know what York Towers looks like inside. So people be watching and seeing where it's coming from. And they'll call the loony bin people, the ambulance, the EMS to come pick up Jerome and take him to the nut house. We are going to... Poor... Oh, remember this. She put makeup on my face. Remember that? Say that, Jerome.
She put makeup on my face.
And we have makeup in here to put on Jerome's face.
I'm about to get out of this room.
No, for what? Why you gotta get out of here? Jerome, it's not that bad in here. Now stop it.
See one.
Oh, God, Jerome.
But anyway, okay.
There's not much light out there. There's good light out here. I see I have to come here to do my live videos because the lighting's better. So I call this my filming room now. I come back here to do all my fun shit. Oh, boy.
Let me spray.
You said spray. Well, go ahead and spray.
Does that stuff work?
Yeah?
Let me get it. Which one will work? This?
That's cologne.
So that will kill it.
I don't know, but you
Okay.
try. I got some more water in the refrigerator. I need some more water. Oh.
I'm done now. I'm through talking. I gotta go eat now.
Okay.
You off?
No, I'm still on here. I just, somebody's still on here watching. Well, there's Mitty watching. Charmaine had to probably step away.
Who's Mitty?
Well, there's Francine. Hey, Francine.
Who's Mitty?
Mitty Shitty.
Mitty.
Mitty, the one that eats Doris's shit.
The one that used to work here?
The one that lived here, yes, with Ray.
Can she hear me?
She can hear you. She's watching.
Hello, Miss Mitty.
Yeah.
Hello, Miss Mitty.
She's in Texas now.
I'm gonna come down to Texas. And I'm gonna come down there. And I'm gonna be stinking.
Shut up.
See what she said.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get your... Woo. Who else is watching? We got all kinds of different people watching me. That's how you get out there now.
Did I mention what's called Ray?
I
mentioned Ray.
No, don't talk about Ray. Don't talk about little daddy. Alfalfa daddy. You know why we call him alfalfas? He's got those little hairs that stick up on his head. Little alfalfa daddy. Farmer alfalfa.
Huh?
I said farmer alfalfa.
Who's that?
I don't know. It's what, It's usually, I think, what I'm thinking, Sunday begins. Summer? What am I thinking? God, I hate that. I feel like I'm past that. I start mumbling shit that don't make no sense. You hear all that stuff around here, all the sirens? It says, you just don't know what part of Texas I live in, Jerome. Do you want them to know?
I want to come down there and...
Well, I'm going to go to Houston when I go to New Orleans, because when I go to New Orleans for Mardi Gras, and that's if I have the money, I'm going to, I'm going to basically take a rental car and go to Houston, Texas. I got to go there to pick up this, one of these video comedians. Her name is Southside Shawty.
Well, they
I'm
can't.
going there to pick her up from the team's
people
place.
in Texas won't beat me up at all.
Why?
People in Texas can't get me.
Why you say that?
They can't.
You never know.
Texas people ain't gonna get me down there. They can't fight me.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, depending where they're from now. Depending on the
Texas people can't fight Jerome. You hear that?
What? Now, I heard that.
Texas people can't fight Jerome.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Well, if you feel... Oh, man. I'd be afraid if you're dead. What was I saying?
Texas people can't fight.
She's in Waco, Texas. Waco. You know what it looks like? Wacko, Texas.
They can't. But
Wacko.
They can't. People,
Not in sulfur.
But people in Texas can't get me. Ask Kentucky people.
Ask them.
Can they? People in Texas can't whoop me.
You never know. He wants you to come visit her in Waco, Texas.
Yeah.
Go to Waco. Please. starting to get tired, but let me go ahead and do another video. I'll be back on here later.